Good evening. How y'all doing? How's everyone doing tonight? We're here on Longest Solo Ever, and today we're making music for Animation vs. Friday Night Funkin', which is an awesome mod. We've played the mod here on stream before, and I am fortunate enough to be writing some music for the next update of the mod. I've got some very specific instructions with what exactly the team is looking for, and we're gonna do our best to follow those tonight. I'm just gonna actually go ping the dev server just in case anybody. I won't ping them. I'll just say hi over there. So I'm not sure everyone knows I'm streaming over there. Okay. So maybe Sir Chapparato or someone will stop by, say hi. So, yeah, Animation versus Friday Night Funkin', super sick mod. Maybe we'll play it again at the end of the night or something. But I have kind of general instructions to do something along the lines of, let me see if I can pull it up, this Animation versus Minecraft episode, specifically this song. So it starts off kind of classical, all using Minecraft note block sounds, and then Second Coming shows up. Kind of gets more intense over the course of it. But Second Coming will be the main voice throughout all of it, playing guitar. So that is the idea. As far as instrumentation goes, we have I have a sound font here of actual Minecraft note block sounds. So we're gonna make some use of that. We're also going to set up just a nice 808 kit, since I know there's like actual Minecraft samples for these, but actually I don't think I want to use a true drum kit. I think we're going to place samples by hand. I'm always more comfortable doing that anyway. Let's grab a kick we like. That's nice and punchy without being too much tone. Got a nice 808 snare and hat. That's good. Cool. Dean plays Minecraft for the first half of the stream. I play so much Minecraft. I used to. Hey, what's up? I'm just Atomics. You're composing on this mod too? Awesome. And yeah, I'm mostly an Ableton user. With some exception, I do a lot in Pro Tools as well, but for the most part, I'm here on Ableton. And let's start with, so the instruments that the band is playing, I know the band chap sent me specifically Didgeridoo, Glockenspiel, I think. And then the drum kit. Actually, let me just pull up my DMs with Sir Chapparato. Okay, so specifically the drum kit is yellow's playing the drum kit, blue's playing the didgeridoo, red's playing the bells, and orange is playing guitar. Or chosen one. Okay. So that's fine, and we are going to use those instruments, but I don't want to necessarily limit myself to just that. So I kind of want to see what harp we can start with, just out of curiosity. And we're going to try to start things with kind of a classical concept, and then see where it goes from there. Oh, hey, Draco Noob. Yeah, thank you for 3 months of Guitar Nerd membership. Thank you so much. That's amazing. Yeah, I've been playing piano a long time, Atomics. I'm not like super great at it, but just enough to write some songs. I got my nice, can barely see it, but my nice complete control keyboard right here under the camera. I'm gonna set up a nice camera like above so y'all can see it. I kind of want it to be a little fake out, a little start kind of relaxed and classical, and then it gets like really rock and neoclassical. Any Ableton alternatives for Linux? As far as I know, oh, there's Bitwig. Bitwig is made by former Ableton employees, and I am pretty sure it's Linux capable. Yeah, it is not free. It's $100 for the entry level and $3.99 for the full version. But this is made by former Ableton employees, so it smells like Ableton when you're using it. And it's pretty cool from what I understand. It is definitely not as popular as Ableton, but it is a viable alternative on Linux. Okay, so we're going to write some cheesy classical stuff to start this off, and then it's going to pick up. It's not actually going to be this slow, I'm just writing slow. Cool, let's pick it back up. Come back. Yeah, there we go, there we go. Okay. Okay, that's a rough little sketch of it. A little flub here. Cool, and that's where it'll shift into the crazy rock song. Let's see what other samples we can bring in underneath this. How about the didgeridoo at that point? And let's have a nice little flute melody coming over top of that. See if I can play this in harmony. This is gonna be bad. Oh, wrong octave. That went pretty well. Sounds like monochrome but annoying. Thanks, Elijah. Cool. And that's where it's actually going to get real. Okay, cool. So that's the funny little fake out intro. Let's move that more towards the beginning. Folks working on the longest solo ever mod know I have a song that starts with a fake out like this. Hey, what's up, Nathaniel? I'm doing well. And then we got to put guitar lead over this and boyfriend vocals. So let's do that. Let's get those set up while we're at it. And this is the silly intro. Just group that together. We'll put a marker here as well so we can find it. And this is the tempo change. Now, how fast should it change to there? I'm feeling a nice 200 rock feel. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so it'll be 130 in the intro. I'm gonna write in the automation here. 130 in the intro, and then it hops to 200. Cool, and that's where it starts kicking in. Love it. Cool. Let's get a boyfriend here. Hey, thank you, Caribou. Caribou, thank you so much. I can't cover that now. I can't cover it right now specifically. I'm not saying no to never covering it though, Caribou. I will find a good time and reason to cover that for you, Caribou. I promise. Thank you so much for the super chat. You're amazing, Caribou. I can't interrupt what I'm doing right now, though. hope you can understand that. We're going to use shreddage for Orange's for Second Coming's guitar, and I have a boyfriend chromatic that I use. It's a bit wider range. Come on. Go in there. Why can't I drag it? Whoop. Can I load it here? There we go. Okay. There you are. Still loading some samples. Oh, are these offline? Oh no, there they are. Cool. Anybody catch the Eurobeat song I tweeted this morning? If you missed it, please just watch this for a second, because this is important. And then I'll check the dev Discord, Atomics. This is a very important, I have an important announcement to make. That's all the information I can give you on that one. I'm just going to drop by the Discord because they've been pinging me. My bad. Oh, I have something to leak at the end of the stream. Okay. Remind me. I have a special animation versus Friday Night Funkin' thing to leak at the end of the thing. Don't let me forget about that. What is this? What is this called? This is called animation song. I'll name it later. Radio, I can actually say with full truthfulness, that song is not called Crazy. And that'll all make sense in like 2 or 3 weeks when the mod's out, Radio. It is actually not technically a remix of Crazy. Do I have good tutorials on how to do Eurobeat? I literally just YouTubed how to do Eurobeat. I found a video with like 2,000 views on it. It did not have a ton of views, and just watched that, and it actually walked me through the process pretty well, and I got the hang of it. Okay, we have to write a melody, which is just going to be the melody I already wrote. Will it? It might be. Oh. So this is the guitar we'll be using. I won't be using a real guitar because it's easier to copy and paste Boyfriend's melody and this one back and forth with each other. But this is Shreddage 3 Hydra, which is a sick synth guitar I just picked up. And it's really cool in that they actually give you like the actual just guitar. It actually like sounds like a real guitar. You can play like real freaking songs on it. It's freaking cool. I love it. So I have to actually put an amp after it. Thank you, Caribou. Next week. We'll see. I'll work out a way to do it. I promise. So we can actually play guitar now with this. You could do like what is it? Anyway, sorry. That was fun. I like keyboard guitar. This is fun. I need to learn how to play Discharge on keyboard. Anyway. I'm going to drop this down so I can actually play this and figure out kind of what this should be. Cool. Thank you, Tressa. No, don't worry. I'm not moving to doing all my guitars with that. The temptation is there, but it's still faster for me to just actually play guitar. Cool. Can I do the Power Rangers theme with my synth guitar? Yes, the answer is yes. What's up, Fire-type Flynn? I'm doing well. We're going to group these into their own vocals. Hang on, there's something funky about Boyfriend's voice right now. And it's, I think, the envelope is set weird. Are there 2 volume envelopes set on him for some reason? There are. I don't know why this happened with this patch. There we go. Okay. Cool. I think there's a couple notes that clash in there, but by and large, that seems to work. Let's make sure it works with the music. Cool. I think there's one note that Boyfriend's singing that doesn't quite work. Sweet. Now let's just double check his part. Cool. We should both sing the same last note. Love it. Rushy, maybe. This is for Orange. This is for the Second Coming. Okay, cool. Great. We need to fix this. There we go. Okay, getting ideas, getting ideas. And we can now get some more instruments going. We are going to bring in, we're going to see what else is in that note block sound font. Do we have a guitar? Yes. This is not going to be Orange's guitar. This is just going to be like background guitar. But let's see what we can come up with. That actually sounds really specifically like something from Longest Solo Ever. Hang on. Caribou, thank you. I know it. Okay, I think I'm actually going to write this by hand. I can feel what I want it to be, but it's not, I don't think it's going to come out my hands properly. I'm going for like neoclassical rock here. This is for a mod. This is not directly for Alan Becker, although that would be amazing. Kind of want to make this kick a bit shorter. That's better. Not liking that 808 kick. Let's find another one. It's the same one I was using before. Okay, we keep it. Just want it to like have less tone to it. I just shorten it. It's weird that the first one sounds so different. Okay, that's better. Okay. That works. Not going to question it. Cool. And that's where actual song proper is going to start. This will be our first like A section. Just remake the song from this morning. No, Caribou, we will not be doing that. Holy cow. That turned out so bad. Cool. Let's bring bass in. will be our rhythm guitars. This will be our bass. Now let's pick a chord progression. We'll use this to kind of sketch out chord progression. So I'd like to start on C minor because we're in the key of C minor. I'd like to stick to that. Kind of like using this D diminished chord. Nobody uses D diminished chords in Minecraft and Friday Night Funkin'. Maybe we'll just do that. Okay, I'm getting ideas. I'm just going to sketch out a chord progression. Except I should start from here. I know there's a running joke that anything in minor sounds like monochrome. I know. I'm also trying really hard not to just write the Carmen Winstead song again, because there's like big composer habits that are pulling me in that direction. I have to constantly be like, no, I did that for too late. I can't do that here. Okay. Cool. We're going to repeat that one more time. And then there we go. That's the line. Except I need to play it slower. That's the line. Cool. Okay, now that we have kind of the chord progression sketched, I can actually write bass and everything else parts. Cool. Oh, no bear talk. Glad your dog's okay. There's a my wife and I were walking around the neighborhood, and you've all seen my cat Ollie, big fat orange boy. There's a cat in the neighborhood who looks identical to him, and we had the weirdest moment when we first saw this cat, where like our cat was chilling with us, and we were looking out the window, and we see our cat sitting on the lawn outside, and I'm like, what the hell? And I realized we have a identical orange cat in the neighborhood. So we were out for a walk today, and we saw the cat. We haven't seen him in a couple years. And he's still just walking around the neighborhood. But every time we see him, we get scared. Like, we closed the door, right? Whoa, why'd we get fast again? Okay, now I remember what I did. This bass part, this bass sound is a little difficult to write with. It's so quiet. Let's see if we can kind of make it a little more interesting. Might even distort it just slightly. Now you can hear it, right? You know what? We're going to use decap on this. Hey, congrats on the new laptop, Caribou. There we go. Cool. Let's write in more. Ba, 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 ba. Cool. We need hi-hat in here, don't we? These drums are feeling a little empty. Everyone here is using the popular DAWs and stuff, but who here uses CapCut? Now you're making me Google what CapCut is. CapCut appears to be a video editor. If you're making music in this thing somehow, kudos to you. Okay, now that we've recorded that, I can write actual guitar parts for this. Let's try this out. Okay. No. Yeah. GarageBand is wonderful. Cool. And let's just, to make sure we got this idea right. I was wondering what you were talking about there, Sarah. Okay, I like that a lot. I think we're going to actually double that section because it's working. Cool. Let's play in our next section and then we'll get it back up to speed. Hey, Elder, it's going well so far. On a scale of 1 to 100, how would I rate Minecraft? 100. Minecraft's one of the best games of all time. goofed that second part. Okay, cool. Last thing we have to do is add a little harmony here. Sweet. Let's hear what we got so far. I kind of want them to double this bass part as well. I did actually watch the episode, Sir Chap. I do my research. Also, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. Okay, let's start bringing in some other sounds to mix in with this, and then we'll start writing a melody to it. Hey, what's up, Abroviol? Answer a couple questions. Yeah, I already rated Minecraft. Why not do it in the piano roll instead of recording? Blocksmater, I don't know. It just, sometimes I write faster. It's usually however I think it's going to go faster, and however I think I'm going to be able to get the thing out of my head most effectively. Sometimes that's playing it on the piano, and sometimes that's writing it in by notes. Like when we do melodies, you may see me writing a lot of stuff by notes. We'll see. And there was another question. What video game do I think has the best soundtrack? Sonic 3 and Knuckles is the winner by far. That's the one. Honorable mentions to everything in the Mario series, everything in the Sonic series. Like Cheese or like Caribou said, Doom. Doom 2016 is freaking incredible. Doom Eternal is pretty good, but Doom 2016 is like, whoa, good stuff. How to make a rip of your own bread. Have you released that yet, 2OP? Hollow Knight, I actually didn't I didn't get super into Hollow Knight as a game or a soundtrack. I feel bad about that. I feel like that takes away from my indie gamer cred, but I just don't. I didn't get into it. It's not my favorite Metroidvania. I don't know. I love Doom Eternal, but Doom 2016 is like, I feel like because Doom 2016 invented the genre of what I've heard referred to as argent metal, which I love as a term for it. Hey, Puddles, thank you so much. Hey, have a good night, Puddles. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you feel better. What if we used bells here? I was going to start writing a bell part, but I should really just write it on bells. Feasimum, thank you. Thank you so much for the super chat. You're amazing. And thank you. Thank you for the good luck. Thank you so much. Cool. Let's bring in another instrument here. See what else we have to pick from. Wish there was something a little more like a pad I could hold. I guess the bit note, which is just like a synth I could do arpeggios with, like we could do that. Let's do that. Let's see if I can actually play it that fast. If I can play the right notes. There we go. That's fun. I goofed a lot of notes in there. We're just gonna get one of them right, and then just copy and paste. I'm not a piano player. I don't claim to be. Okay. Let's give this a little reverb too. We're gonna high pass this pretty significantly. What if we had the didgeridoo backing up the bass there? I think that'd be fun. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. All right, we're going to get back to writing the next section, which is going to be like our chorus. It's our B, and this will be big chorus. But let's write some melody first, see what we come up with. What does it sound like? Oh, Goat Simulator? Battle Pass? What? Am I ripping anything off unintentionally? Hey, later, Mini Buzz. Sounds like Megalovania. Shush. Where am I? Okay, cool. I want to deactivate any pinch harmonics because I feel like I'm hitting them way too easy. Can I turn them off? I suppose not. That's okay. I'll just not hit that hard. Okay. Had the Megalovania leitmotif. No. Just friggin'. No. Can we keep this lower tempo, actually? That's better. I have no idea what the Battle Pass is. What is the Battle Pass? It's the Fortnite? Is it a Fortnite thing? What is the Battle Pass? Hey, what's up, Starbreak? It's a Fortnite thing?
Fortnite battle pass. I just shit.
Is that what? Is that what it was? The worst part is I've actually heard that before. It's gonna take me a while to stop laughing from that, I'm sorry. Hey, Sir Chap, how hard do you want this to be? Don't take that out of context, 2OP. Cool. Just gotta get rid of one unnecessary pitch bend. How to use good glide effect? Start on a bad note and end on a good note. That's my actual advice. Hey, what's up, Arctic? Okay, it is like annoyingly more hard to change tempos in Ableton than it is in Pro Tools, but we can keep hopping back and forth. Cool. There's some stuff I want to fix about Orange's voice, namely... So wait for me to... Here we go. I can cut down on the release time sounds. Good. That should sound a little cleaner. There we go. A lot cleaner. Cool. We're just going to add a little bit of vibrato on some of these longer notes by upping the modulation wheel at this point. Maybe not. Maybe it kind of sucks. Maybe I won't do that. Is that from Gain Stage? I knew it sounded familiar. We're going to do something I do occasionally in songs, which is for the second section, I'll have Boyfriend sing the first part. might have jumped back up in tempo just now. Oh. Is boyfriend's voice not able to bend? Oh, only the extended notes. Whoops. Hang on. That's something I have to fix in this contact patch, and that is annoying. Good, now we got it. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I'm going to put a hard velocity limit on this, so it actually locks the velocity, so it won't be doing that stupid pinch harmonic thing. Hey, Exa, I'm sorry you're not having a good day. I hope it gets better. And we're going to have them play together here. This song sounds so chill. It's not going to be chill. I'm writing it slow. It's going to be fast. Sorry to get your chill hopes up. Hey, is Tenzubishi here? What's up, Tenzu? What you been up to? We're just going to check back in at the original tempo to make sure this still feels cool. Let's hear what we got so far. I feel like we got some new people tuning in. Let's hear what we got so far. Got kind of this fake out intro, and then we'll see where things go from there. Cool. I'm getting the feeling the instrumental isn't actually supporting enough of what I want this to do. Like, the song is there, but I don't think the sound, namely the drums, I don't think are working. So we're going to rewrite the drum part, I think, here. Let's see. Maybe it's a mixing thing. I really can't tell. Hey, thanks, Tenzu. Maybe we just spend like a minute mixing this stuff. Get some compression going. Okay, so we're gonna cheat a little bit. Check this out. We're gonna use the tone of the bass here, for sure. But we're also gonna mix in just a sine wave. That's gonna give us the actual bass functionality. That's better. Okay, then we have our rhythm guitars. That's a better for sure. We're going to throw on Moti T, which is the multi-band compressor I use to just kind of make things hit. The kick is sounding more like a metronome than a kick. I know I wanted to stick to just the Minecraft samples. And that's, while it's not technically a Minecraft sample, it is the 808 kit that they use in the note blocks. That's the one they use in the video, the animation versus Friday Night Funkin' one. So, or the animation versus Minecraft one. So I wanted to stick to that. We may abandon it though. I can't tell. Maybe we can do the same thing. Maybe we can do kind of a layered kick situation. That could work. Okay. Let's make a new kick track. Let's name these while we're at it. Kick, snare, hi-hat. And we're going to pull in the same kick sample we were using. That was kick 808 number 20. And actually, we don't need a full drum rack. We just need simpler. FL Studios are happy because the next update comes with customization options, not having to make a separate automation clip for each sample. Ooh, that's good to know, Tenzu. I'm working on a Why I Hate FL Studio video this week, so that is good ammunition for me to use, that you have to make a separate automation clip for every single sample. That's insanity. You know what automation in Ableton looks like? It's just all right here. It's just, there's one for every track, and it's all right there, and you can automate anything you want. You just literally click on it, and it's good to go, and you can do it, and it's done, and it's easy. Ableton's easy, folks. Okay, back to my point. I'm sorry. Okay, I don't want this to... Can I make this not track? I could just play one note the whole time, I guess. Okay. And let's layer it with, I'm going to say my arena kick, the usual one that I like. Just a little bit. Cool. Then we're going to use a transient shaper. I'm going to go with this one. That's a little better. Cool. I think that is going to hit a bit better than the other one did. No, I'm with you. I fully admit there are things that FL Studio does that are cool. That would be cool if it weren't for all the other things about FL Studio. Like, I think Patcher is sick. I think Patcher is a really sick feature. I think the synthesizers they've designed are incredible. And I think the fact that they have multi-note separate polyphonic bending in the MIDI editor is incredible. Unfortunately, everything else sucks. That's just my personal opinion. Okay, we're going to now freeze and flatten our layered kick track, which I think feels a lot better. Okay, lastly, these guitars just need a little more bite to them or something. I actually can How to Avenge. There's things I really don't like about it. Cool. We got our bells. Our bit arpeggio. We're going to break the pattern a little bit here. I felt the same way, Tenzu. I did not understand how DJs made music. It, like, didn't occur to me that they I don't know, did this. Not even a little bit. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. So, how do you feel being the... Whose idol am I? I'm just glad I get to show people how I make music and stuff, and that's fun. Thanks, Caribou. Cool. Things need to drop a little bit there so intensity can kick up. Well, that is fun, Tercero. Cool. Oh, Tenzu, it's this one, Shreddage 3 Hydra. I just got it. I love it. Oh, we already have the line, actually. Okay, we're going to, we're gonna go through and difficulty up these lines a little bit. Oh no. Is there a pitch shifting thing that just happened? There we go. Okay. Yes, I'll pin that message so people can check it out if they want to. Thanks, Bad Girl Halo. Cool. Okay, we're gonna step up the difficulty on some of these notes. How do you do slide notes on Ableton? You use what is called the pitch bend. If you've ever seen the wheel on the side of a piano, you wiggle it back and forth and the note changes, and that's how you do them. So I start with the wheel either down, and then I let go, or I start with it up, and I let go. That's how you do slide notes. And you can program them in too. You can see I have them written in here, but I'm playing this live, so it's easier that way for me. Hey, you got it, Tenzu. I mean, all I have is like experience. That is the only advantage I have in this scene, is that I'm just old as hell. I've been, like Tercero said, I've been making music for 20 years now. I started when I was like 10, 11 years old. Just messing around with Cakewalk on my crappy little hand-me-down computer. And I had like a free version of Cakewalk that could do like basic general MIDI and nothing else. And I just made like covers of like Sonic and Kirby songs and stuff. And I've just been doing that now for 20 years. That's all. So if you keep at it and you keep doing it for 20 years, you will sound probably better than I do. Have I played other games? I've never played any other games, Bad Girl Halo. I don't play any games at all. No, it's not true. I've played a lot. You're doing sprites for a Moya and a Tengu. That sounds sick, Tenzu. I'd love to see how that turns out. Cool. We are going to now, like I said, just kind of make these a little trickier feeling. And the way I typically do that is with these quick little double notes. Hey, thanks, Sawbutt. This is literally a line from Kane's Stage, isn't it? That's a little better. Cool. Hey, Dwara, what's up? Thank you so much. You're also on the animation team, right? You're doing music as well? Sick. Can't wait to hear what you make. Thank you so much for the super chat. Yes, I should do I want to do more motivational, more just talking about being a musician videos. That sounds like more of a Dean Talks music video. Tenzu, how many DAWs have I been using and since when? Good question. Okay, I used in order from the beginning. I started with, like I said, Cakewalk way back in the day, probably like literally 2001, 2002. Hey, thanks, Caribou. Thank you, Caribou. I appreciate all of my fans very much. Yeah, Cakewalk way back in the day. After Cakewalk, I got GarageBand when we got a family computer, and that's how old that. Here, you'll see. This is what the family computer looked like. You ready? It was this one, the Apple eMac. It had this part of the eMac. The Apple symbol would fold out and a CD drive would come out. It was great. And I used GarageBand on the Apple eMac. And that's what I made, believe it or not. No, I didn't make my first YouTube video on there. But that's where I learned to use GarageBand, which is what I made all my first YouTube videos on. So I used GarageBand for a while. After that, I moved to Cubase for a minute because I got like a light copy of Cubase with my first audio interface that I bought, and it worked. It wasn't my favorite DAW, though I do like fully endorse Cubase. Like good program. I just don't use it. So I jumped back and forth between Cubase and Ableton and GarageBand, kind of hopping between the three, depending on what I was doing, what I was comfortable with. And then I got to college, and in college they were rightfully so like, hey, if you want to be in the music industry, you need to learn Pro Tools. And so we learned Pro Tools, and I know Pro Tools now. And I use Pro Tools for everything that there's a lot of audio involved with. Anything with a lot of live guitars or vocals, I have to do in Pro Tools because the editing in Pro Tools is just second to none. Just completely annihilates everything else. For anything much more MIDI focused, like anything where I'll be doing entirely MIDI, especially if there's a lot of automation involved, a lot of like individual parameters on a synthesizer being adjusted, Ableton Live every day. The automation is just so clean and so perfect in Ableton, and the MIDI editing is great. Everything's fantastic in Ableton. That's all. So yeah, that's what I use. And then FL Studio when I feel like being angry. No. Hey, thanks, Tanzu. Yes, Bad Girl, absolutely. You should start playing your guitar again. That is a valid criticism, How to Avenge. Those are absolutely valid criticisms, How to Avenge. Oh, thanks, Caribou. So I want to say, like, FL Studio is a perfectly capable program that is very powerful and can make music just as well as Ableton. My biggest beef with FL Studio is I think it's a bad program for beginners to start with. I don't think it makes any sense to people who are just starting to make music, and I see a lot of people quit because of it. I've seen a lot of my students quit because they came to me and they were like, hey, I just spent $500 and bought FL Studio. Will you teach me how to use it? And I'm sitting there like, oh, God. Oh, I mean, yeah, fine. But I'm so sorry. and we'll be in lessons and they'll be like, why do you have to do that? I don't understand. And I'm like, I don't either. I don't know why you have to do that because this is one click in Ableton. This is not even something you need to do in Ableton. And yet this is a whole stupid process in FL Studio and I don't get it. Yeah, honestly, Tenzu, outside of this scene, FL Studio is a joke. FL Studio is the punchline of the music industry. FL Studio is what crappy SoundCloud musicians who nobody listens to use pirated copies of, and that's the only time you ever hear FL Studio mentioned. It's like, oh, haha, I bet that was made on FL Studio, that piece of crap. Like, it is literally the joke of the, like, professional music industry. And I think it's a little harsh, but it really is just every other software out there just makes so much more sense. Thanks, Caribou. What was that sound? Do a little drum fill there at the end. Caustic, I want to say I've heard of it. Mobile production is kind of a mystery to me. I just never, like, that kind of happened after I got deep into music production. Like, to be entirely honest, mobile anything didn't exist when I started making music. I'm that old. Smartphones were, like, still 10 years off. So, I never, like, mobile music production is kind of something I know nothing about. Cool. We're heading into our big chorus. I'm going to drop some transition effects on this to make it kind of feel like it's moving forward. And then we'll start on the chorus and see where that goes. Oh, we lost our kick. That's so loud. Okay. Let me hear this whole thing from the top one more time. Figure out where we need to go next. Love you, Caribou. Thank you. I don't think there's anything wrong with FL Slayer as an instrument. I think you can make anything work. I don't know why I was so off this morning, Tercera. I was a mess. I just could not make a track to save my life. I really don't think that was. I think that was my failure, not the failure of the things I was given. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just not as like immediately creative in the mornings. I don't know. Oh, Tenzu, I get that. I get that DM every single day. Absolutely. I get that. I get how do I make a mod? As though I can answer that in a single message. Like the answer to that is probably about 100 pages long. If you wanted to read start to finish how to make a Friday Night Funkin' mod and you don't understand anything about art or music production or programming or graphic design or character design or any of those things, marketing, like that is literally probably, I could write a 100-page book on how to make a Friday Night Funkin' mod and it wouldn't be enough. So when you DM a creator and say, how do you make a mod? They're just going to tell you, go watch tutorials, or they're not going to answer at all because there's no good answer for it. Don't, it's not worth it. That's the other answer, how to avenge. Also not wrong. Okay, time to write a catchy harmonic minor chord progression that isn't already the song I wrote for Carmen Winstead. Oh, I cannot wait for that mod to come out. That song. It's so hard because there's so many songs I've written that are my favorite song I've written, and the Carmen Winstead song is one of them. Like I actually listen to that on a regular basis because I'm psyched enough about it. Like the Versus Longest Solo Ever mod, absolutely also all my favorite songs. Especially the one I really can't talk about. I'm gonna say the name of the song, but I'm not gonna tell you what it is. But I want to know if people can guess. Oh no, never mind. It's not even gonna be in this update, so never mind. I'm not even gonna talk about it. But there's a sick song in this mod, and it's about how much I hate FL Studio. Or maybe not about how much I hate FL Studio, but about how someone hates FL Studio, and you'll see. Is that enough to go on? Is that enough of a fun thing to go on? There's a song in this mod that is effectively the musical form of my FL Studio rant. So let's see. Should our chorus start on the one chord? We need to slow this down. I can't play bass parts that fast. Okay. Got somewhere cool to go with it afterward. Got a little nice segue after. Cool, cool, cool. Do some guitars. The SNFS Mod Jam. I don't even know what that was, actually. You're scared for getting Ableton due to the vast amount of options. You need something simple, so you started FL Studio. So, Greyland, ironically, I think FL Studio is absurdly more complicated than Ableton. Ableton's so simple. Okay, I'm figuring out what this is going to be. Cool. Ah! Wish I could play piano right. There we go. Cool. Let's just fix that last chord. And one last one. There we go. It's my fault for writing complicated chords. I accept responsibility for that. Will I cover something other than Friday Night Funkin'? When it gets views, yes. Yes, I do have a non-Friday Night Funkin' cover coming soon. I have a few, actually. We're going to switch to open hats here. Which sample did I use? It was 808 1v2. I'm going to grab open hat. This one. Oh, the orchestral covers are coming, don't worry. It's going well, Mike. Check Tenzu's DMs. Yo. Tenzu DM'd this to me. Sick. That looks amazing. I love it. And here's me being mad about FL Studio. That's so good, Tenzu. Thank you. I'm super jealous that Tenzu's an amazing composer and an amazing artist as well. Like, not fair to have both of those. Is it bad that most of the songs you make are heavily inspired by other people's works? Everything's inspired by everything else. There's no such thing as originality, anything. I'm trying to use the didgeridoo as like a horn section. Unless there actually is a trumpet in the Minecraft note block setup. Is there? Not seeing it. I think the didge is the closest thing we get to a horn, which is cool. That works. I know. I know I could. Like my dad and my sister are both professional artists. They're both like pro graphic designers and illustrators. And I know it's a skill I could pick up, but I know I also could be putting that time into music. And so the choice I always end up making is like put more time into music. But I wish I just had like 10 times the amount of time and could just spend time on that as well. And we're going to use a flute in this chorus as well. This I bet I can play in live, at least some of it. Goofed that chord. Okay, not bad. I would be honored to be an AI generated just to trash talk FL Studio. Tenzu, if it makes you feel any better, I feel exactly the same way about all my music. Everyone feels that way. I have talked to huge, like, top tier people who feel exactly the same way. I promise we all feel exactly the same way, no matter what level you're at. And I know you feel this way, and you're at that level. You're at that level of success. You are one of those people who, much like me and much like all the other like huge top tier creators and, you know, video creators, YouTubers, musicians, artists, everyone has imposter syndrome. It's so common among creatives. It's crazy. Sounds like Knights of Sidonia, and I like it. Okay, here's where things get different. Imposter syndrome's kind of sus, isn't it? Sorry. Whoops. Okay. Okay. Let's write a banger of a chorus. I have to resist writing Gentbot here. Whoops. That's literally just a Gentbot melody. Stop doing that, Dean. I want like a hook. I want a big banger of a chorus that like we had for the Carmen Winstead song. I'm just so friggin' psyched. Have you I think y'all heard most of that, right? I just want to play the chorus again because it was so good. Where's There it is. This chorus right here. I love it. I want a chorus like that, you know? I don't hate it. How am I able to do this on a keyboard? Because I have an actual keyboard in front of me. Bad time. And I've been playing piano for basically my entire life. Also, I'm a jazz musician, so I'm like used to just improvising melodies and stuff. I'm trying really hard not to accidentally write crazy radio. The holds. Okay, not crazy about that ending, but I think we have something resembling a chorus now. And I actually feel... I want to hear it at full speed. Let's hear it. Let me just quickly quantize these. I don't hate it. I'm kind of thinking maybe this tempo is just a little too fast. Maybe we cut it down to... see what 186 sounds like. This feels a little better. There's the chorus. There's the chorus. We got it. We got it, folks. Thank God. I'm also going to make this first beat hit a little harder. By saving everything but the bass for beat 2. Not crazy about the end, but I think I like where it started. cool. That first half's good. Oh dear, what's happened here? Let's see if we can do my usual trick for writing duet parts. Yes, it's working. Sweet. Now we're gonna write harmony. That feels like a thing. Let's hear going into that. Tercero, be more specific. What does that mean? I know you're referring to Buckethead's song Jordan, but which part? Hey, thanks, John. Okay. We're going to do a few things to make this flow a little better. We're going to do some more transitional effects. We're going to do a little bit more filtering on certain sections. Namely this intro. Make it sound really crappy. Definitely. There's a lot of reasons it probably has a Mega Man X feel to it. One being we're using a lot of similar samples to like how the SNES sounds. They're all very like short, low quality samples that we're pitch shifting around a lot. And so you're getting a lot of similar sounds to like how the Super Nintendo sounded. In addition to that, I played a ton of Mega Man X growing up, and so a lot of what I write sounds like Mega Man X, especially when I'm writing synth guitar leads. I mean, like, literally always in the back of my mind is just... That's always in the back of my mind as like something like, play the Mega Man X thing. The one Mega Man X2 mod. Are you talking about we're not talking about like Friday Night Funkin' mods here. We're talking about a mod of Mega Man X that's like insanely high effort, right? Is that the one you're talking about? Absolutely incredible. It's basically like a full new fan game. Crazy ridiculous. I think I know what you're talking about. He's crap. The Jordan idea, yeah, maybe? I don't know. It doesn't seem like it would actually fit what happens in the original song that I'm kind of like trying to at least keep in mind the style of. So maybe I'll consider it. Hey, what's up, Manny? Okay. The first half of this sucks. I'm rewriting this first half of this last phrase. I think we're going to go just for a full harmony. Okay. That's okay, Manny. I don't know if it's gonna end just yet. I kind of have to crank out a second verse. So we're gonna keep going probably another 20 minutes at least. Let's listen to what we got so far. I need one more listen now that we've kind of done some mixing to stuff. Got it all kind of feeling good. Let's take a listen. Manny, the intro to this might give you some vibes from a certain song in week 2. Well, not in week 2, but in the second release of our mod. Okay, cool. There's one thing I want to do. We're going to do the same drop here. That we did at the beginning. Adam, are you a real YouTuber? Adam, what do you mean? I think I'm a real YouTuber. I'm having an existential crisis now, Adam. What does this mean? You hear an Attack on Titan reference? I'm definitely not doing one on purpose, but I have listened to the Attack on Titan themes a billion times, so it's probably sneaking through. What's up, Oscar? We're going to have them repeat this just once. But am I real? That's a good question. We are going to now repeat. See, I'm trying to decide which song structure to go with here. Because we're coming out of the chorus. Karkatuk. Are we Dean or are we dancers? My longest solo. Do we go back here? I feel like we could go there. So there's kind of two song structures I go with for Friday Night Funkin' songs. There's what we would call kind of the traditional song structure. I'm going to make this really big because it's important. There's what we'd call this is like your okay. Why am I writing letters on screen? Let's talk about this. Each of these letters represents a section of the song. So, for example, typically your first section of the song is usually a verse, and then you go into the chorus. And then you go back to the verse, right? Back to the chorus. And then you go somewhere else after that. We call that a bridge. And finally, a chorus. Let's talk about this with like songs we know. So let's talk about Blinding Lights, right? You have your verse. I've been on the world. I've been on a da-da-da-da-da. I just want to show me how to love. This time, whatever the words are. And then we hit the chorus. Ooh, I'm blinded by the light. I can't sleep until I feel your touch. That's our chorus. And then we go back to the verse. I'm running out of time. Right? We're back here. And then we go back to the chorus. Ooh, I'm blinded by the light. I can't sleep until I feel your touch. And then we have a bridge. I just had a da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. This time. And then finally we go back to the chorus. Ooh, I'm blinded by the light. That's song structure right there. right? And the more you listen to songs, the more you'll hear that song structure every single time. Verse, chorus, bridge, chorus. Uptown Funk. This is that white gold, shall fight for that white gold. Chorus. Don't believe me, just watch. That's your chorus. And then we're back to the verse. What's the second verse? Whatever. Second verse of Uptown Funk happens. Shoot, I've sang this song a million times. We show up, we gonna show out. Smoother than a first try skippy. Too hot. And then we go back into our chorus. Don't believe me, just watch. And then our bridge, in this case, is just the long breakdown. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. And then you're back here with a final chorus. Every song follows this structure. Except Friday Night Funkin' songs don't often follow this structure because this doesn't always shake out well for some reason in this game structure. It's got to feel like a game too. And for some reason, I have found this structure feels a little better to me for Friday Night Funkin' songs in that we're kind of going into unfamiliar territory and then we work our way back out that same way. I know that was bad, Norberto. I'm sorry. I have to do a proper cover of Uptown Funk just to fix it. So this is the song structure I typically go for on Friday Night Funkin' songs. I do like an introductory sound. Then I'll go somewhere else with it. Then I go for a big chorus. Then I'll go back out the way I came. I think I'm going to put a short A section here. So we'll do a short A. And then finally, one last big chorus to blast it out. And that'll be our song structure. But we're not going to just leave that untouched. We're going to do some interesting things in there. So let's do something to split this up kind of texturally. Do people pay me to make music for Friday Night Funkin' Moms? I don't really do commissions right now, Tommy. I just don't. I don't love that relationship of like trading time for money. So I write songs for mods that I think, mods that I like the look of, mods that I like the people that are on it, and frankly mods that I think will go big, that I think will get the song lots of plays, and then I'll get money that way, because when the songs get plays on Spotify, I make money. So that is kind of my internal question whenever I'm asked to do a mod is like, do I like the people on this mod? Do I like the idea of the mod? Does it look cool? Will it be fun to write music for it? And will it be popular enough for me to make money from? Those are my criteria. Yeah, exactly, Tenzu. I feel the same way. Yeah, Tenzu's been here a lot longer than you, Manny. At least today. Mids, it's not a reference if I'm not doing it on purpose. It might be a unintentional similarity, but it's not a reference. A reference is something done intentionally. Tenzu, I have good news for you. Go check it out sometime. I had fun with that. But yes, I do plan on absolutely doing a ton more anime covers. That's someone asked me earlier if I'm going to cover anything other than Friday Night Funkin', and yes, I want to do some anime covers. Namely, the ones on my list are the unfinished Guren no Yumiya cover, the first season of Attack on Titan. We have it like mostly done. We did it on stream. The Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood theme, again by Yui? What? Jeez, what's her name? Why am I blanking on the composers? Yui, yeah, that's her name. That's an amazing, amazing song, and I want to do that. I need to work on my Japanese. I need to work on my vocal range to do that. Oh, check my DMs again. What's up? Another Tenzu original. FL Studio is a totally capable program, but it is a total joke. But you can make sick music with it. Yes, absolutely true. All of the above is true. Steins Gate theme, maybe. Okay, everything's going to cut out here. This has so become like my cliche final chorus, but I don't care. It feels good. I'm going to see if I can push things a little bit. Kind of push the limits of what's maybe technically using Minecraft samples. And we're going to distort this sample. Let's run it through Archetype Gojira. Oh, thanks, Server Glitch. Hey, honestly, that is such a true thing. It feels cluttered because you had too many parts to make it feel more intense. Simple is like simplicity is key in songwriting. That's one of the main things I like rag on my students about every time. They're like, well, what if I had like 3 melodies going at once? I'm like, why? Then none of them mean anything. Like, make one melody that means something absolutely fantastic, and that's way better and can feel way more intense than 3 melodies just distracting each other. And then 15 different parts layered in the background. Like, just write one chord progression that absolutely bangs and a melody that bangs over it, and then extrapolate those parts throughout the rest of your arrangement. That's it. Tercera, you'd be amazing how... I mean, I know you know how simple most prog music actually is when you break it down. There's never that much going on. There's maybe one complex concept throughout it, but it's rarely that much going on. What's up, HP Lee? I hope not. Hope you're okay. Okay, so we got now this distorted Minecraft guitar. Oh, is River here? Hey, what's up, River? There's a trailer for what? What's the trailer? What are we missing? News Studios officially announced it and given the trailer for it? What are you talking about? Oh, Mob Psycho. You're talking about Mob Psycho, sorry. And last detail for this part. There we go. Cool. All right. I think we've kind of got a rough outline of this. Why don't we take a listen to this, and then maybe I'll I got a little thing I can leak from the rest of the mod that Chaparrato sent me. And then I'll maybe show y'all a little bit of a song from Versus Longest Solo Ever. Cool? Okay. Sick. All right. Let's take one more listen. We're gonna take a listen to Atomics says I should leak a little bit of this at the end of the stream. This sounds sick. That sounds cool. I like that. I don't know the context for that. I'm just Atomics just dropped that and tagged me, said to leak that. I'm not sure if they're the composer for that or they have the musician tag, so that's probably them. That sounds cool. That sounds absolutely sick. Atomics. I love it. Yeah. Sweet. Let's y'all want to play a little bit of Versus Longest Solo Ever? Maybe check out the first song from the new week. Let's check it out. Oh, Tenzu. Yeah. Okay. So this is interesting. Tenzu says, I have this thing when doing a song, I change the master pitch by 2 semitones and somehow it sounds better to me. Have you experienced that? So Tenzu, I want to ask you, I'm curious, when you're drawing, do you ever flip the photo horizontally? Because it's the same thing. It's tricking your brain into experiencing this thing you've been like banging your head against for the last couple hours in a brand new way. Same thing that happens when you flip a drawing you've been working on. If you pitch shift the song you've been playing up or down a half step, 2 half steps, whatever, up to a completely different key or change the tone of one of the synths or something, it makes you experience it totally, totally fresh. And that's a really, really cool tool to use as a creator. That's a good thing to do for both of those things. I do that. I should do that more often. Let's check out the first song.
Three, two, one, go!
Hey, thanks, Tenzu. Anyway, so that's the start of that one. Y'all should see what we did to gain stage. We added some, we made it play a little nicer, I think.
Three, two, one, go!
They've already heard this song. It's fine, Manny. Oh, I don't know if y'all saw. We redid the studio. I think it looks a lot nicer now. We got these close-ups. Having fun with that. The spotlight effect I made. So yeah, that's gonna be sick. We got 5 songs coming, 3 during the week, and then 2 bonus songs. 5 songs coming in, I think, roughly 2.5 weeks. That'll be out, and there'll be more leaks leading up to it. Don't worry. So yeah, that's fun. I also really kind of want to drop Gentbot at some point. Before then, can we just check in on Gentbot, see how he's doing? I feel like I haven't looked at that mod in forever. Guy, the Mania mixes. There's only one new Mania mix in this one. It's the one I'm doing, and it's freaking ridiculous. And then the full release, which will be a few weeks after that, we'll have all the Mania mixes from everybody. Jetbot's been gathering dust, I know. And we did the 8-bit remix of Crazy, right?
3, 2, 1, go!
This is adorable. Still got the old charting. Great. Do we put anything else in here? I think we have. I think we technically have the
3, 2,
the week 2 version of this, the remix.
3,
Oh, I should have actually pushed the freaking buttons for that. Hang on. There we go. Yeah, at least we didn't load the mod charting in there.
1 down.
That's what we could do. I want to pop open the remixes we were doing for this. No, we're gonna check out the real thing. Don't worry, 2OP. Yeah, Block BF. I love Block BF. I'm so happy with how that turned out. That stupid thing. I think Jetbot V2 is going to release with the 5 main songs recharted, or at least Dog Gods and Crazy, and Through the Fire and Flames will get recharts. The 2 remix week songs, which will be Sideways and Crazy remixes, and then the 2 8-bit songs, which I think are Crazy and Dog Gods. It'll be, and maybe all 4 of them. I don't know. We'll see. So my mixing has changed so much since I last did this. Let's do some real quick work to make use of that. Been a while since I've heard Gempot's actual voice. And then this, we're actually just going to replace with my new contact setup for BF. HP Lee, you okay over there? Sound like you're stuck in a loop. Oops. There we go. Wrong octave. Does it? I know I wanted to do Does It, but it's like I had trouble remixing it. Don't worry, Does It actually has a... Does It's coming back, don't worry. Yowza. Norbert, I wanted Does It to be like a dubstep track. Kind of in the line of First of the Year by Skrillex was kind of what I had in mind, because that's also a triplet, like that kind of thing. Was kind of what I had in mind. This is so silly, I love it. That's good. That's good. Norbert, yes, I absolutely do need help getting this mod out. I'll admit it. I think I could bang out the rest of this mod in like 2 full days of work, and I think I'm just gonna set aside 2 days at some point over the next month and get that done. Maybe we'll just do a crazy mod jam live on stream. It's already mostly done. Here's the crazy remix. That's a note. That's a note at the end. We were talking in general chat about one more song happening for the mod, like writing one new original song for it. And I wanted to see if, because there's one song that didn't make the cut for Gempbot, and I wanted to see if maybe it didn't suck. I don't know. We'll see. Hey, thanks, Starbreak. Yeah, that was from before. That was from before a lot of things. Before like I did any of the Tales Gets Trolled stuff. Before I really started composing for other mods, which is, I think my style changed a lot when I started composing for other mods. Namely, I, for better or worse, think I picked up some stylistic things from working on Tales Gets Trolled. I don't know that I picked it up from anyone in particular on the team, but I think the kind of music they were asking for as far as references goes put me in a space where I started doing new things melodically and production-wise. And I think my playing became very different as a result. That's crazy, but there's a second song that didn't make the cut. Let's take a listen. Let's check it out. Let's see if it sucks. Yeah, Crazy is the first song I wrote for the mod. Crazy was like, I'm going to sit down and I want to write a mod about just heavy progressive music. And I sat down and wrote that riff, and it sounded like Meshuggah. Meshuggah being Meshuggah, the Yiddish word for crazy, right? And that's why the song is called Crazy, because it's supposed to sound like Meshuggah, or their riffs at least. And then it became a dance track, which happens with everything I write. I can't help that. But this tune was maybe supposed to be more Periphery-like, which Sideways is supposed to be a Periphery song. Like side, periphery. They're all bad puns, folks. They're all just terrible puns. Dog gods, animals as leaders. Come on. That's all I got for that one. That was the second thing I wrote for GentBot, and it didn't make it. I think I wrote Sideways after that, and then Does It, and then Dog Gods. So that's the thing, Tercera. It sounds like a piece of music. Like, that would work for, like, just a metal band album, right? Like, maybe I'll eventually put that out or something. I want to do a metal record, just like a straight up me record. But I don't know, maybe. I have an idea of what I want the song to be, what I want the stage of the song to be. And Manny, I might need your help drawing some of it, I think. Yeah, I'm going to need help because I'm not an artist. But I need to write the music for it. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Just for full context, we plan to release the mod roughly in first few weeks of April, and I want to get GentBot out before then. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I think the mod's mostly there. We'll see if we write one more song for it. Anyway, I'll keep you all posted on that. And yeah, Manny, I'll let you know. I'll let you know what I have in mind. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks to Animation vs. Friday Night Funkin' for letting me write a tune for them. I got to export that song for them. And thanks, as always, for hanging out. Anybody who super chatted, you are especially amazing. Thank you. And have a wonderful evening, and I'll see y'all soon back here. Phantasm is going to come out in the next few days. Don't worry. I've just been like really locked up on finishing that. It just didn't feel right, and I couldn't mentally finish it. You know how it gets. So I'm getting there, and that's going to be out in the next few days. Don't worry. That is all. And yes, Caribou, we'll get to drowning. Don't worry. All right. Thank you all so much. I'm going to say goodnight there. Have a great evening, and I'll see y'all soon.